Welcome to the More to Money walkthrough. When you first arrive at moretomoney.com, you'll see three main options right away. Log in, create an account, or contact us. In this first part, I want to give you a quick tour of the homepage and explain the differences between our free and premium accounts. As you scroll down the homepage, you'll see an overview of what makes More to Money different from other platforms. You'll also notice that there are two account types to choose from: free and premium. The free version gives you full access to budgeting, transaction tracking, and investment tracking, but everything is done manually. That means you'll enter each item yourself. There's no automation in this plan. The premium version takes everything a step further. You can connect your bank accounts, credit cards, and investments, so they update automatically based on the refresh schedule of your financial institution. Premium also includes tools to track monthly subscriptions, making it easier to spot charges you may have forgotten about or want to cancel. One of the biggest advantages of Premium is that it unlocks finance insights. This feature uses data from over a dozen public sources, covering age, income, spending, and region, to give you personalized context about your financial situation. It's designed to help answer a question we hear all the time: am I doing okay financially? We'll go deeper into that feature later in the walkthrough. For now, let's step inside the app and take a look at what a new account experience looks like. When you first create an account, you land on the Quick Start page. This is designed to get you up and running in under a minute. It asks for a few basic details like your monthly income, whether you have cash or assets, whether you want to track investments, and if you have credit cards or loans. It also asks if you'd like to create a budget. There are two ways to set up that budget. You can choose to have one auto-generated based on your age and location, which uses our finance insights to give you a realistic starting point. Or you can enter your own budget from scratch, picking from common pre-filled categories, removing any you don't need, adding new ones, and customizing subcategories. This makes it possible to personalize your account in just a few steps. Once Quick Start is complete, you're ready to begin exploring the platform. In the next section, I'll switch to a demo account that already has some data entered so we can see the main categories of More to Money in action. Now that we're in a demo account, you'll see that More to Money is organized into four main areas: income, assets, and cash, investments, debt, and budgeting. These categories form the foundation of your account, and understanding them is the first step to using the platform effectively. Let's start with income, assets, and cash. This section is where you enter your after-tax monthly income so we can track your cash flow accurately. It's also where you add any cash or asset accounts, things like checking accounts, savings, or other liquid assets. To add an asset, click the Add a New Bank Asset or Cash button in the top right. A panel will open where you can name the asset and enter its current value. Once you click Create, the asset appears in your list with its value displayed. You can repeat this process for as many accounts as you need, giving you a complete picture of your available cash and assets. From there, you can move into the investment section to add retirement accounts, brokerage accounts, or other investment vehicles. The process for adding these is similar to adding an asset. Give it a name, provide the value or share details, and save it. The debt section is divided into two parts: credit cards and loans. Credit cards cover everyday spending balances, while loans include larger commitments like mortgages, car loans, or student loans. Adding either one works the same way. Click to create a new entry, name it, provide the balance, and save it. Once you've entered your income, assets, investments, and debt, your account is ready for daily use. These core inputs are what power the budgeting tools we'll explore next. With your income, assets, investments, and debt entered, we can move into the budgeting section. This is where everything comes together. At the top of the page, you'll see a Create a New Budget Item button. This is where you start building your budget. Let's say you want to include your mortgage. You'd enter the amount, maybe $1,200 a month, and then choose the appropriate category and subcategory. In this case, that would be loan payments with mortgage payment underneath it. Once you save it, it becomes part of your budget. You can repeat this process for as many items as you need until your budget reflects your real-world expenses. In this demo, I'm showing a free account where transactions have been entered manually. In Premium, those transactions appear automatically because your accounts are linked. On Free, you'll see a button in the lower left that says Upgrade to Premium. In Premium, that same button says Connect Accounts and walks you through linking your banks, credit cards, and other financial institutions. Once your transactions are flowing in, you'll notice a month-over-month spending comparison at the top of the page. This is a quick indicator that tells you how your spending this month compares to a previous month. For example, it might say, you're spending 10.5% less this month than in July 2025. You can change which month you're comparing against with a drop-down, instantly updating the view. Below that is your transaction list, which updates multiple times per day depending on your bank or credit card provider. This near real-time feed makes it easy to see exactly where your money is going. To help make sense of your data, there's a powerful filtering system. You can filter by category, subcategory, transaction name, account, date range, or even by the transaction amount. This makes it easy to drill down into specific spending areas, something that's especially useful if you're reviewing your own habits or working with a financial coach. On the right-hand side, you'll see your budget performance summary. This shows how your actual spending compares to the amounts you set in your budget. For example, under loan payments, you might see that your mortgage has been paid for the month and you still have $50 left in that category. Under travel, you might see that you budgeted $100 but spent $550, putting you $450 over budget. Finally, at the bottom, there's a pie chart showing your top 5 spending categories from the past 30 days. It's a quick visual way to understand where most of your money is going. The budgeting tools in More to Money work the same, whether you're entering everything manually or letting Premium pull your transactions in automatically. Either way, you get a clear picture of your spending and how it compares to the plan you've set for yourself. Another feature in More to Money is called account sharing, sometimes referred to as creating a household. This is perfect for situations where 2 or more people are managing some finances together, like a couple, family members, or even roommates, but still want to keep certain accounts private. When you open the Account Sharing tab, you'll see your household settings. From here, you can invite someone to join by entering their email address and sending them an invitation. You can also remove members at any time. Once someone is in your household, you'll have a list of your accounts with simple on-off toggles to control what's shared. Turning a toggle on makes that account visible to everyone in the household. Turning it off keeps it private. When the person you invited logs into their account and opens their own Account Sharing tab, they'll see your invitation waiting. All they have to do is accept it, and they'll instantly be added to the household. Once multiple people are connected, anyone can choose to share their own accounts the same way, with the exact same on-off controls. It really is that straightforward. Invite the people you want, accept the invitation, and use the toggles to decide exactly which accounts you want to share. That way, you get the benefit of collaborative budgeting without giving up control over your personal accounts. The Insights section in More to Money is where you get a complete data-driven view of your financial health. We've designed it around 2 main perspectives. The first is called Your Performance, which helps answer the questions. Am I safe? Am I growing? Am I spending wisely? The second is How You Stack Up, which shows how you compare to people with a similar profile based on age, income, and location. In the Your Performance view, you'll see a range of key measures. There's your emergency fund, which shows how much you have set aside for immediate use. Debt to income and credit usage are tracked, so you can see how much of your income is going toward debt and how much of your available credit you're using. You'll also see your savings rate, how long you could maintain your current lifestyle without income, what we call your runway, and how your spending this month compares to last month. One of the most useful visuals here is the Sankey chart. It's a clear, easy-to-read diagram showing where your money is coming from and where it's going for the month. It gives you a quick snapshot of cash flow, making it easy to spot patterns or problem areas. The How You Stack Up view is all about benchmarking. To use it, you'll enter your age, state, and annual income before tax. This is actually the only place in the platform where we work with pre-tax numbers. Once those details are in, you'll see how you compare to peers using data we've compiled from 11 trusted public sources. Here, you can view your net worth percentile to see where you stand nationally within your age group. You can see how your income ranks compared to other workers in your state. The platform also shows the percentage of your monthly income that you invest and compares your emergency savings to what's typical for people in your income range and location. One of the most powerful comparisons here is budget spending. More to Money takes your main budget categories, things like food, housing, utilities, transportation, and healthcare, and compares them to averages for people in your age group and your region. This solves a common problem we hear from users. National averages aren't always meaningful if they don't reflect local costs. By tailoring these comparisons to your area, the insights become far more useful. At the bottom of the page, you can see exactly where the information comes from, with a full list of sources. The goal of this section is to make it easy to understand not just where you stand on your own, but how that position compares to others, so you can make more informed decisions moving forward. The last set of features I want to cover are especially important for anyone working with a financial coach. At the top of the profile, you'll see your basic account information. This is where you can update your name, change your email address, or reset your password. Scrolling down, you'll find the Plan and Payment section. This is where all subscription management takes place. If you're on Premium, you can downgrade to free. You can also update your payment method or cancel your account entirely. For coaches who are using More to Money as a value add and not paying for their clients' subscriptions, this is where the clients themselves can manage their own plans. Just below that, there's a feature that's particularly valuable for coaching, a button labeled Share Session with My Coach. When you click it, a banner appears with a 6-digit PIN. You can give this PIN to your coach during a session, and it will temporarily grant them access to your account. While the session is active, your coach can view your financial information in real time. They can help adjust your budget, add or update categories, and make any of the same changes you could make yourself. It's a simple way to collaborate directly inside your account without having to send screenshots or export data. When the session ends, all you have to do is click Stop Sharing Session. The connection is immediately removed, and full control of your account returns to you. It's designed to make coaching more interactive while still keeping your privacy intact. The last part of our walkthrough is the Organization Dashboard, which is especially relevant for coaches who own an organization and partner with us through our program. If you're an organization owner, you'll see an extra navigation item at the bottom of your menu. This is how you access your organization view. Inside the dashboard, you'll see every user who has signed up under your account and domain. Alongside each name, you'll find useful details like the date their account was created and whether or not they've completed setup. Setup means they've added at least one item, such as a budget entry, income source, or investment, to their account. You can also see the last time each user logged in, which plan they're on, basic or premium, and their current billing status, whether they're paid, on trial, or overdue. The dashboard also shows their next billing cycle and whether they've redeemed a coupon. All of this gives you a quick snapshot of the overall health and engagement across your organization. In the top right corner, there's a button labeled Start Coaching Session. This is the counterpart to the feature we covered in the profile section. If a client has chosen to share their account with you during a session, this is where you enter the 6-digit PIN they've provided. Once the PIN is entered, you can navigate through their account just as they would, reviewing their data, making updates, and guiding them through their numbers in real time. It's a streamlined way to manage your client base and jump directly into collaborative coaching without extra setup. That brings us to the end of our walkthrough of the core features in More to Money. I hope this has given you a clear picture of how the platform works and how it can help you manage finances more effectively. Whether you're using it for yourself, with a household, or as part of our coaching and partner program. If you have any questions, you can always reach us at info@moretomoney.com, and we'll get back to you as quickly as we can.